Hi all, and welcome to the video. In this one, it's the In this one, it's the MA playthrough, number 14. So as you can probably see, I'm here, outside Temple of the Three Winds, and the reason for that is I have a daily to complete. Yes, I do. And I think it's going to be the last time I'll get the opportunity to go in here and deal with the boss in here, because looking at that, I should hit 200, which should be quite nice. Let's see how we do. Anyway, I did the Mantis daily, and I kind of calculated and thought that is not quite going to be enough XP from that daily to hit 200. So I would have recorded that, but no. Right, I just saw the mob we need to open the portal right at the back. Now, somebody was suggesting on the official forums we needed different buffs for pulling and pulling techniques, and it seems they were unaware, and I can understand why. It's not really covered in any guides what this is. See, it's a little aggression enhancer. Now, if I can... Where is he? I just saw him. There he is. He's out of line of sight. Not even looking at him. Come here. Aggro. There you go. Pulled him out from all those mobs. I think they were thinking of using various nanos to pull mobs, but no, you really don't need to. I mean, you can. I'm not saying you can't. Let me through. But yeah, the aggression enhancer, and that will work at kind of any range you care to think of. See, there's a guy over there, and now he's charging over here. Countered you. Nice. Okay, let's run some procs. We should do this fairly easily. I did it yesterday without any kind of issue. So I'm thinking probably going to be fine. He said, now watch me die and like lose all that XP. Yeah, that would be pretty typical, wouldn't it? Hi there. We got... Yeah, that was a weird kind of social aggro there, that guy coming from all the way over that side while we're here. But hey, I think we should be fine. Yeah, the Mantis Daily was becoming quite easy now, I think. Being almost 200, most of the mobs are sort of yellowy green, and even the Queen didn't present much of a problem now. So yeah, she just has a lot of HP, and I can't fight her on anything other than full death, realistically. I mean, I probably could, but I'd spend so much time healing, I would probably take as long as fighting her on full death. Okay, did we just pick up that one? No. Oh yeah, I thought so. I was waiting for you. Yes, I was. And what I found is I am now able to resist. What have I got? Quite a bit of nano resist there. It's been building up slowly and surely, like so. So the boss mob in here, not actually able to stop me from healing, which was what was the killer previously, and not that long ago either, like 3-4 days ago, I think, depending on when you're watching these videos. We went in, we tried, we almost died, we couldn't heal, and yeah, that was all she wrote. Now I'm not pulling these, all I'm doing here is simply It's clearing the decks, because I'm not sure if she actually calls them over or not, but it feels like it. Just gonna wait a few more seconds for fists of Winter Flame to become available. Okay, we're good. Okay, I'm gonna hit you with that, and I'm gonna give it some of that. Okay, she pulled that ad in from over there, but that's okay. I've got her debuffed, and I can still heal. I think even if she debuffs me, I can still use this heal. Let's go for Limber. And obviously that. I should have done that before I even came in here. Oh, she's debuffed me. Yeah, that's the debuff there. It's quite nasty. I heal. Yeah, can still heal. Screw you, lady. I can still heal. Now the little living flesh things, not a problem. It's that guy's nuke. Yeah, it is. Okay. Let's go for that one. I'm going to take out the reborn soldier, because he is throwing nukes at me. Not impressed. And my animation is bugged. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I hate when it does that. It looks like you've just given up the fight and you're standing around like an idiot. Where are we at here? Yeah, all these massive innits. Half of them are from her and half of them are from that one soldier. Ha ha ha. Your plan doesn't work. I can still heal. Right, back on her. And Limber. We due for another one of these soon-ish? Should be. I teamed with another MA, and that was hilarious, because we started at slightly different moments. So she was virtually stun-locked for the entire fight, which was cool. When you get morphed by a mob, when you come out of that morph, you seem to sort of stand about not fighting. Happens in the Beast as well. He debuffs you. You pick up that big debuff and turn into a wailing spirit type mob. And when you come back in, it looks like you're not bothering with the fight. It's like, oi, no dead weight, get to work. Oh, you're going down. Yes, reincarnator. You are going down. Yes, you is. Hopefully that will give us the magic 200 ding. It's debuffing me again. Yeah. Quite nasty debuffs, actually. And obviously fairly hard to resist at this level range. Yay, there we go. Congratulations. You have reached level 200 and will no longer gain experience. The only way to advance further is by gaining shadow knowledge, and the amount of shadow knowledge you get is determined by your faction standing with the redeemed. And it's telling me that message because we are clan and we went redeemed. So, new perk, and I think it's going straight into there. Yes, it is. Nice. Okay, and I think we're still ability locked for another level. Yeah, okay. But, yeah, it's kind of a dead level, 200 now. You can't spend IP until 201? Maybe more? I don't know. So, yeah, it can make you feel a little gimp, but hey, what the hell? Exploring? Yes, I think so. So there we go, folks. Level 200s. Yes, it is. Let's blast out of here, though. That's it. No more arcade. Well, yes, more arcade, but no No more Rubicar XP, no more conventional XP. It's kind of a shame, really, because there's a lot of good stuff you can do here. I know some people that use the Mantis Daily to farm up absolutely loads of research. So there is that, I guess. They just stay locked at 199. Where am I going? Yes, I want to get a Doja, and I am still in level range for Penumbra on that. So look, here's all the people that don't play anymore, apparently. Oh, did you just... You did. Oh well. We're going to Shadowlands, so, thank you. But not actually useful. Well, the hack and quack is. But obviously the second we enter Shadowlands, it's gone. Right, I'm not saved in Penumbra, and I'm unlikely to save in Penumbra. But we can go another way. How is Stella doing? Looks like no, she doesn't have... No, she didn't have the buff. Yeah, somebody mentioned on the forums about crashing in Rome Red, and I said, and someone actually linked my video, and this is for the beta engine, obviously, and they said, this will help with stability quite a bit, but what it won't do is fix the damn problem, which is just that's on the developer end. There's little we can do. And this guy said what he'd done was... where are we? Video settings, effect. He turned off liquid animation, and Rome didn't crash for him anymore. So I don't know if other people want to try that. I've done that as well, and it seems to... it's not 100%, but it definitely helps with stability overall. Like, I can go to Wailing Wastes, Bliss, Wine, Broken Shores, and generally not crash anything like it. It's at least 40-50% more stable than it was, which is weird, because you still see it. It's like one is overlaying with the other, the old liquid animation, and you don't notice it. I also turned off simple clouds and ground shadows because you've got a different shadow engine, for this. So I think one is fighting with the other. So I've turned those off as well. Whether that helps or not, never thought of trying that actually. So good job that guy, male, female, don't know, for doing that, or going as far as trying that out. But I'd never even thought of that. It's not a loading error. I think it is something else. It's like old engine trying to do one thing, new engine trying to do a new thing at the same time. Divide by zero, crash. I think maybe it's something to do with that. Don't rightly know. Adonis. And goodbye grid space freedom. The worst is when I sort of do that, and then I've got faster than your shadow, and someone buffs me with that instead, and I'm like, no, I just got faster than your shadow for Shadowlands. So now we is slow again, as you can probably tell. Oh, that was quite cool. I did a cool jump. It's very... Why is it now gone dark that I'm recording? It's just sod's law, Instead of the weather being all very nice, we've gone into that. Mind you, we're going to Penumbra to try and farm a Doja, so quite possibly that's... Oh, the moon has just suddenly come out. Quite possibly that's a good thing. God, I feel so slow. Yes, I do, but never mind. It isn't that far anymore. It doesn't take as long as it used to. Anyway, we're going to get to Pen. I'm going to put these on now before I forget. Get to Penumbra. So here's a question. Can you surf in meta water? Oh, you probably already know the answer. Yes. Yes, you can. Let's give this a go. Ah, we have a calmed one. We have the calmed, disgusting parasite. Bane of many a player, that guy. Yeah, frame rate is looking really good today. I'll just put that up. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that. I actually, if I want to record the overlay I'm looking at, then I would have to literally stop the recording and start over again for you to be able to see it. But yeah, it was like in the hundreds, 70s, 80s now. And I have been asked before about the actual system, and oh god, yeah, and a bit of a blur down to 50 there. There's someone running. Yeah, I mean, it's not brand new by any stretch of the imagination. No, this is an X79 platform. It's an Asus, I think it's Pro board. It might be another one. So I'm gonna help this guy out. Do that, and then sigh. If I can catch up with him. I should have stayed on the board. I was going faster than him then. Velocity, I should cast it on myself first. Oh, teeny weeny, eeny, beeny, bloody run buff of 70. What level is this guy? 171. Oh. Okay, we crashed there. So now I have the funny looking graphics. Yes, I do. May even need to do a relog, but yeah, it's not frame rate. Here we go. We're kind of there at 100 on that. So it's not load on the card. It's some other bug. I've lost that guy now. There's me talking about stability. That was just like a complete and utterly random crash, I thought, and then saw the Windows pop up in the background. Thanks, Windows 10. Right, goggles. And let's get Ring on the go. Yeah, log back in to a fight. Right, the other thing I can do now is upgrade all of these, including that one. So now, that adds 100 damage and all off. And I only have to right click it to put it on, which is nice. We'll do this one. And that adds 100 to all evade. Very nice. Yes, it is. Which now means I can go poof and poof. And this one now adds 75 to nano skills, which I think will probably come in useful later. Yes, it will. Let's just quickly check our gear. Yeah, let's at least get that back on. Okay, very good. Right, so for the drops, as far as I remember, you only really get them off regular mobs. You don't seem to get any from, you know, like marked by Vanya, because they're actually quest mobs. So you would need to have the quest running, etc., to, you know, gain anything other than just generic XP by killing them. And I'm just wondering now, will they even be green still when we get there? Some of them should be. They're around the 180. What are they, 160, 180? I can't honestly remember. So, yeah. We'll find out, unless that NT's been whizzing along, blasting them all. We've got 203. He might be looking for them as well. Icy Pred. You'll do. We are doing the more damage now. Let's see how much tiny bit of SK we get for green kills at this level. Ooh, look at that! 189! Oh, actually, I'll take the insignia in case I get chased by millions and decide to do a runner and get into the garden and hide. Okay, I think somebody has been killing, because there's usually a couple over this side. The thing is, I could be here for over an hour trying to get a doja. The drop rate here is shocking. Terribly bad. I mean, I know in one video you saw me kill 2 mobs and get the drop. All I can say is that was a massive fluke. It really was. Nope. Don't want the stalking leader. What level are they? 160, yeah, so they are going to be turning grey very, very soon, I think. Icy Pred, come to me. Give me Doja. Is that upgraded? It is. It's level 200. I don't know if that gets any higher, but it's nice just for leveling in, because you get that fairly useful buffs. I mean, the ACs are okay, you know, for basic head armor, but you also get in, you know, 5 XP % on top of anything else you're carrying. Soon, my pretty, soon, and I'll soon have to find a way of getting 1,000 strength, which I'm going to need to work on, I think, to get that on. I think I can do it. You can certainly do it eventually, but yeah, I don't want any of these marked, leader, whatever. Are you? Generic ones are kind of, they've got like a bit of a purple to them, I think, versus a green. I mean, if I get aggroed by one and I can't avoid it, then yeah, I'm going to have to fight it, but Frozen Rafter, I think I've got one coming as well. Okay, we'll go for that. We'll go for the win. I have got a slot to actually pick up a Doja if I suddenly get lucky and get one. Oh, yeah. And procs. Let's not forget the wonderful procs. And I need to buy some new first aids. Yes, I do. These are quite low, though. Never had any in a bag. Oh, this was doing solo Inferno missions. Just picking up all these. That looks quite nice. But it's for MP. And these are all these corrupted ones. Motivational speech, etc. So what we throw those on GMI. Quite easy. I was killing mobs this level in the solo mission, or at least they were green. A lot of spam in that window. 220 points of shadow knowledge. Yeah, we're going to need a bit more than that to get 201. One Inferno hard will probably get me quite far. Okay. I'm doing it this way just to avoid fighting the mobs I do not need. Just kind of makes sense to me. Yeah, I don't think I've ever known a worse drop rate for Dojas than Penumbra. I think it is probably the worst out of all of them. Or Eli Nascence. I've never had a lot of luck there either. Adonis and Inferno and Pand seem to be great. I've no problem getting one in no time at all. But these areas, I don't know. I would think the drop rate would be the same all over, but yeah. It does not appear to be the case. Unless it's just only certain mobs drop them, but from my knowledge, no, it's any generic. Ooh, look at that, remains of one, but it is not the one we require. No, it isn't, and I need to avoid this area now, because with 50k faction, they really don't like me anymore. What does it say? Dreaded. Yeah. If I click on any of them, it says, you are hated by this mob. Well, that's it. You pick a side and, yeah. Nope. No, you're a leader. Don't want you. Frozen Rafter. Dude. Yeah. It doesn't work 100%, or what'll happen is the mob will spend a little bit too long thinking about it. My perks back. No, you can. They're all kind of goofed. Like, I know I'm on there, but you can't really tell. So I should relog, I think, do a proper relog. Is this a good place to do a relog? Probably not, he said. But I'm going to do it anyway. And we're back. Right, let's have a look. That's better. And AR, yeah, the same. I see Pred somewhere. Where are you? Oh, there. I'll put the FPS up again for you. What was that? Oh yeah, an FPS. Before I was chasing after the poor NT or whatever he was. And crashed, yeah. So it's X79 type board. The processor is an i7-3820. That's 4-core 3 thread. It's broken. No, 4-core and 8 thread, but quad channel memory with 32 gigs. So every slot is populated with an 8 gig stick. I built it in 2012, and the only real upgrade it's had since was from a very kind chap who doesn't live a bazillion miles from where I do, who messaged me on YouTube when we still had YouTube messages. They've gone now, and said, look, I've got a 980 if you want it. I was like, dude, really? And yeah, we met up and everything. I did a video about it, Anarchy Online, blah blah blah, a thank you. So you know who you are. He may or may not be called Glyn, and happy birthday, Glyn. You know who you are. You don't have to respond in the comments. In case, you know, you don't want people going, have you got any more 980s? Could I have one? You know, because that is a thing. I did that once. Somebody gave me something and I left it in the video. And it was pretty valuable. So now I generally, if somebody gives me anything, I sort of say, do you want me to put your name in or not? Simply because other people feel like, you know, well, if you get one, I can have one then. And it's weird that people would do that, you know, but they do it. I need to really think about getting a better version of that, don't I? I mean, that is crap. Yes, it is. It's really crap. I don't know. Do I want to carry on? It just takes so damned long to get a doja here. I'm going to go to Inferno instead, and I'll pull one of those nice and easy missions. A lot of people seem to have this misconception. You've got to have a garden key to pull missions. No. Or you've got to be 220. Also, no. You will get a higher XP reward at the end if you are a 220 puller, and you will get slightly higher level mobs, but other than that, no. Anyone can. Look, here I am. I'm solo. I don't have an insignia. There's the Essence Hunter. I'm talking to him. That I have... I'm not teamed. I will do what I can do to stop the unredeemed. I'm pretty confident. Okay, it's giving me one I don't want. I know where that is, but it's too far running and through a bunch of mobs. So delete it and restart the conversation. So the next elite daily won't be Mantis. It'll be Prisoner. There is no way this guy is soloing a prisoner, I don't think. Okay, another one in a crap location. So before, don't even say goodbye, just cancel out, delete the mission and carry on. If he bugs and he won't talk to you, just run until, what you do, target him and run away from him until he disappears. And then he should, he said, clicking the wrong thing, delete. He should then go back and sort of reset and talk to you again. You don't have to relog, although relogging works as well because you vanish out of sight as far as the mob is concerned. There we go. I got myself an Ergo Medium. Now this will not be like a 220 rolling a medium mission. No, because we would not survive that. No. There would be 220 plus mobs in there, and we would die horribly Yes, we would. Yeah, so that's the system, really. The chip itself, it has what they call people go, oh, you can't overclock that, it's not a K skew. I'm old school, and I could overclock that to 5 gig, no problem, in any reasonable board. There's a load of other stuff you can do. But on that particular one, you can the multiplier isn't locked at 3.8. It's actually got a soft lock of 4.3. So that processor runs at 4.3 gigahertz at stock voltage all day long. And I kind of leave it there because the system is older. It is running, you know, not 24/7, but it's on a hell of a lot of hours out of a day. I don't know how many hundreds of thousands of hours it's been running. So, I mean, like a 5 gig overclock, yeah, I could probably pull that off. I've got a big enough power supply. I might have to go down to 16 gig of RAM to do it, because then what you're doing is old school stuff, messing around with the front side bus. So yeah, so instead of a multiplier of 43 times 100, it's 43 times 125 or whatever, or, you know, whatever the math works out to, and off you go. Like, even these things are a bit bloody scary. I dodge him. No, he's on me. Run away! I don't think I could fight that guy without going to Zazen mode, being honest. Okay, I think I may have lost him. I may be just fast enough to avoid him. Hopefully so. Because I don't want to be fighting him. Fast enough to run the hell away from him. There's no one here anyway, so if he does follow, that guy's fine. He's a big scary shade. Hey, okay, we're in. No, this is not the static. This is a mission. Weird little corridor that doesn't go anywhere. And while I'm soloing, what I will do usually is try and open all these, even though I have a limited amount of... Whoa! Debuff... No, she's debuffed me, damn it. I wanted to stun her before she did that. Oh, I hope I haven't got a mission full of spirits. I hate fighting these guys. Yeah, look, you're just draining all my nano there. So look at that. Where's the debuff? Is it gone? May have gone, and maybe I should have gotten some first aid stims before starting this. I've kind of gone off at this a bit half-cocked. So what level is this mob? 195. It should be pretty okay. But yeah, I'm seeing more spirits. I might can this and do another one, being honest. What do we get there? Like 400 and something? Yeah, there you go. 447. I need 80,000. This could take a while. Yeah, which is why doing inf hards you get a hell of a lot more. Is this Infernal Vortex Void? Or Vortexoid. I always want to call them Vortex Voids, but it's not, it's Vortexoid. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to be able to move my base stats along and then get some much better symbionts in. I think I've even got still, like, look at the thigh. Oh boy, a level 95. It's half our level. That really needs to go, and a better one putting in. Some of this stuff does sell quite well. Just you, okay. Going for that right away then. Oh, she got me. I hate this. Nano resist 100%. Oh, God. Yeah, it just drains all your nano pool away. Real pain in the arse. Hate these mobs. Yes, I do. Yeah, now, the reason I open the... oh yeah, but they do drop that. Oh, that's actually quite valuable. Yes, it is. I'll put my Yalm in there. Take that. Yes, indeed. That's the only plus side to these guys. Anything? Oh, loads of chests. Yeah, sometimes you get smelly weavers. We like smelly weavers. They push the percentage along nicely. Come on. There we go. God, I hated these nano coils, and when they were, forced onto everybody. No, no debuff, no, interrupt it. Keep interrupting her. I hate this mob. I do. I hate this mob. Big buff. You die. I hate you. Okay, I've literally filled this with crap. I've got space in that one. Well, that's something. You can go there. Got away with it. Yep, and that's it. I'll just solo like this if there are no teams running, and that's easy enough to check. Let's have a look. Omni. Oh dear. Yeah, I hate New Inferno. The only reason I ever did New Inferno missions was for all the faction you could get, which you don't really need to do at the moment. I mean, I don't. I got 50k faction. It does not get any bigger. Can't go any higher. So this is the XP you are suddenly getting. Yeah, that'll be nice for somebody. 146. So a 150 twink. Want some nano skills? Not bad. I don't know. They might be quite a common drop by now. They didn't used to be. I don't know. Yeah, Smelly Weaver takes a few seconds to kill, so... Marlers. Yeah, looks like I've got a mob mission as opposed to redeemed, unredeemed. But on the plus side, that does mean you're not going to be fighting any spider mobs. Yes, indeed. So anyway, as I said, as much as I can, I will, I will record hitting 200 for you all. And so there we go. I thought I was pretty confident I could do it before Christmas. So yeah, there we go. We're all there. I could have done it a hell of a lot faster, just teaming in 220 teams doing Inferno missions. But nobody's really running them in Storm at the minute. Nobody's got an alt to work on. So yeah. Anyway, I shall leave the video there. Have a brilliant Christmas, happy Hanukkah, whatever flavour you want. I don't care. I enjoy Christmas, that's my bag. You enjoy your bag. And I'll see you fairly soon. I might even squeeze just one more video out before we get there. Yes, indeed. Bye for now.